Hey everyone, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are actually going to be fast forwarding a little and talking about January's scent and warmer of the month. That's right, January 2021. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? We're almost done with this sort of dumpster fire of a year. But you know, we still have lots of ways to go. Hopefully all of you have been staying safe and healthy and well and are enjoying the holiday season as it continues until the new year. So without further ado, let's talk about our scent and warmer of the month. So I only purchased the scent kit this time because, as you will soon see or have maybe seen in other consultants' videos, there are multiple warmer options, and I wanted to kind of think about what I was interested in getting in terms of warmer, etc. So in the scent kit alone, you still do get the pamphlets. We do get some scented stickers. We get a couple bars of the scent of the month. We get a brick and a tester. Brick, tester. Oh, and a room spray. I always forget about that. So let's talk a little bit about the scent of the month first. Actually, no, let's talk about the warmer of the month first because I don't have that and that'll go quicker. And then we'll sit and sniff the scent of the month, which I have warming in one of my rooms right now, and I have some thoughts and I am obsessed with it. So, January 2021's scent and warmer of the month. Let's see if you can see that okay. So, it looks like a warmer that we already have, but in a magical new finish. So, the warmers of the month, when I say warmers, are going to be the Etch Core Full and Etch Core Mini. But what makes them different, instead of being our traditional white ceramic glazed one, or unglazed, I believe, these ones are going to be electroplated with a metallic finish. So as you can see in our front picture, we have the full size one, and we have the mini one right here. Okay, so let's talk about those for a minute. They are so-called Etch Core, but what's interesting is that they're going to come electroplated in either rose gold, silver, or regular gold. So here's a picture. This doesn't really do them justice, as many of our pictures don't quite do to get the whole effect. But as you can see, we have the rose gold in mini and regular. The silver, I believe, is next in mini and regular, and the gold in mini and regular. And they are purchasable separately. So for example, if you just want the mini in one color and maybe the full size in a different color, or maybe you only want minis or you only want full size warmers, you can do that. Okay? Now there is a little bit of like, see asterisks here, sort of conditions with this. So the rose gold one is the official one for the month. As in, as long as the month is going, you can order that one, no problems. However, the silver and the gold variants are only while supplies last. So once those are out of stock, they will not be replenished. There won't be a second round of pre-ordering for those. Those will be gone. So if you are obsessed with the rose gold one, you may have a little bit more time to really think about it and which one or ones you want. But if you are like a silver fanatic or just a traditional gold fanatic, you're gonna really wanna jump on those early because when they're out of stock, they're out of stock. So I would reach out to either me or your own consultant to make sure if you really want one of those ones that they can place an order for you right on the 1st of January. All right, so these warmers are the standard full-size warmer will be 6.5 inches tall, and the mini warmers are 3.5 inches tall. The mini warmers, like all of our other mini warmers, are going to be 15 watt, and they are ceramic warmer. And the full-size warmers are going to be 20 watt bulbs. So you cannot use our color bulbs at this time because we only have 15 watt or 25 watt warmers. Bulbs. Now, one thing I will note is that our normal etched core that's not electroplated is a 25 watt warmer. These are 20 watt. So just be aware of that. This is a slightly lower wattage. Will it necessarily impact performance? It's hard to say. So personally, I tend to find that I prefer 25 watt warmers, the higher the wattage in general, just because it helps throw the scent faster. But sometimes the turnaround with that is if you have a higher wattage warmer, sometimes it can also go through the scent quicker than if you have a lower wattage warmer. So that's kind of a trade-off, and it varies dramatically from not only wattage, but also from warmer to warmer. So for example, like this Fallen Leaves warmer back here, which is a 25 watt warmer, throws like a monster. But then again, I have a couple other 25 watt warmers that don't seem to perform quite as well. And it's not necessarily only because one's glass or ceramic or coated or not. It doesn't really always have to do with the material of it. It can sometimes impact it, but sometimes the wattage alone can just be a factor. Now, that being said, I've used 20 watt warmers. I've had no issues with most of the 25 watt warmers or 20 watt warmers. So, you know, again, your mileage may vary. It may just depend on your house, right? So, you'll know better than I will in that sense what might work best for your space. So that was a long prattle and side tangent, but if I do get one for myself, I think I will be leaning towards the silver full-size one just because I'm more of a silver person. And I didn't pre-purchase it because the kit came with both the mini and the standard, and I personally don't really use a lot of the mini warmers. Just because personal preference. It's not so much that they don't throw well or anything like that, but I prefer the full-size warmers. So I may be getting myself the silver one, but I figured I would wait until I can get just that one. And as always, they'll be 10% off in January. So prices, since we haven't talked about that, the full-size one will be $36 US for the month of January, and the mini will be $18 US for the month of January, and then they'll go up to $40 and $20 respectively. So let me know which one you're thinking about. The nice thing about these warmers is that it's a very simple design, and it's understated with a little bit of bling, if you will. The other thing is that these will not glow profusely, so if you want a dimmer warmer, the only glow that you're really going to get is through the little pinholes, and then the warming dish itself will glow a little bit. But unlike some of our warmers where it's just a blinding light of glowing aura, because of the electroplating on the outside, most of it will not glow or light up. So if you're looking for a maybe dimmer warmer, these may be something to consider, that can also be timeless and go with any decor. All right, let's talk about our scent. So our scent for the month is called Jade and Jasmine. And this is described as start fresh with green lemon and blue jasmine garnished with rosemary in this gem of a fragrance. And it is in the fresh fragrance family category. So our top notes are described as clementine, pineapple, and green lemon. Interesting. Mid notes are petitgrain or petite grain, I don't know, however you pronounce that. Blue jasmine, I think it's petitgrain, and rosemary. So petitgrain, blue jasmine, rosemary. And our base notes are white amber, musk, and oak. And that's our little beautiful picture. All right, so I've been warming a bar of this, but let's talk about it on cold sniff. This bar, actually. So when I first smell into this, I get cologne notes. I get a hint of a lemon, like a lemony citrus note. I don't really get pineapple, maybe a hint of clementine, but it's more like clementine, but it really is lemon. I do get a little bit of a green herbaceous note. I don't know if I'd necessarily say it's rosemary. It might be, I'm not sure what petitgrain is, but maybe the combo of petitgrain and rosemary. Yeah, I'm not sure. But it's definitely like there's an herbaceous little note there. And then I do get the musky note. I do kind of get like a woodsy finisher on the bottom. I definitely pick up that. So it also has like this it is a very fresh scent. It has that sort of like lemony, fresh green sort of. It kind of reminds me like a very hint of like the initial burst of like Twitter pated. The what is it? The Bambi scent that we had once upon a time, the Disney Bambi scent. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of Twitter pated on the upper notes of the scent. Now, let's talk about performance. This is a medium scent for me, medium to strong. Some people have mentioned that it's a powerhouse. I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to be like, I can smell it down the block and around the corner, but it's definitely present. Now, what does this smell like to me? Maybe my nose is broken, but to me, some people have been like, oh, it's perfumey. This smells like Abercrombie Fierce cologne with a hint of lemon and just a hint of like a green herby note. That's what this smells like to me. So it's kind of like if you put like a burst of Twitter pated above Abercrombie Fierce cologne, like the original one. And that's what you have. And personally, I'm living for that scent. I know like if for those of you like around our age where we grew up with like the Abercrombie where the store was just like blasting out that cologne, it's like that scent, not quite as obnoxious, with a hint of like lemon and herb. Now, that being said, I love this scent. I cannot get enough of it. I have it warming right now. I may have a problem and stock up on this, and it'll be in my club and hands down. Oh man, I am so excited about this. And January is my birth month, so that makes me really excited that I like the scent for my birth month. I like the last one, Inhale, Exhale. So far we're doing really well. Maybe it's a January baby thing. Oh man, that's what I get out of this scent though. It like gives me, and I think it's because there's that oak, musk, amber bottom note to this. And then there's like that crisp, so I think like the Abercrombie note one has like marine notes and like a citrus of some sort on there. So that's probably like the freshness that I'm getting. To me, they're very similar. So I don't know. I love it. It's not straight up just like cologne or anything like that. But I even had my roommate kind of smelling. He's like, it kind of smells like those, like every Axe cologne thing. I don't think it's quite an Axe cologne. I think it's a little bit more sophisticated than that, but it's definitely more of a cologne note. My money is still on like a Twitter pated burst meets Abercrombie Fierce cologne, and for me, that's a win. So I personally approve it, but if you're not a big cologne note person, if you weren't a fan of like lemony green notes, this may not be a scent for you. But I really enjoy it. So that's what I have to say with that. I'm excited. I'm excited now that I have a giant brick of it. Just for fun, let's smell and see if it... Yeah, that's what I get. This one, in the brick, I get more of the lemon note. Like the lemon Twitter pated sort of vibe note. Yeah. But you definitely get that kind of, I'm going to keep saying it, Abercrombie Fierce sort of scent notes to it. I don't know. I really like it. Maybe my sniffer is just strange, but it's a winner for me. So let me know in the comments below what you think of these new warmers. If you've smelled the scent, let me know about that too. Are you going to get one of these warmers? If so, which color do you think you're going to get? Gold, silver, rose gold, none of the above, all of the above? You know, let me know. I'm curious. I'm kind of eyeing the silver full size. We'll see. Might be going into my shopping cart on January 1st. But in the meantime, I have time to think about it, and so do you. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you like this, consider hitting the like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more updates, and I will see you in our next video. Take care, guys. Bye.